children, welcome to Melu Classroom. Today we are going to learn a new letter. Okay, that is letter A. That is not new letter, right? But new topics are there. You know very well what is letter A. But today we are going to learn how to write it and few words that start with letter A. Okay children, are you ready? Yes. Right children. Now we are with letter A. Yes children, I am ready with letter A. Look at the panel. See here. This is uppercase letter A and this one is lowercase letter A. So this is big A and this is small a. And sometimes you can always say as Mama A and Baby A. Okay children? But the sound of the letters is same. Okay? Though they look different, upper and lower, they make the same sound. And what is the sound of letter A children? Letter A has two sounds. Okay? One is long sound and the other is short sound. Okay children, did you understand? Letter A has two sounds. One is long sound and the other is short sound. What is the long sound of letter A? The long sound of letter A is A itself. A. Okay, A is the long sound of letter A. And what is the short sound of letter A? A. You have to bring the tongue outside. A. Say with me children. A. A. A is the sound of letter A which is short. Okay. So hope you understood. Letter A has two sounds. They are long sound and short sound. The long sound of letter A is letter A itself. A. A is a long sound of letter A. A is the short sound of letter A. A is the long sound of letter A. A is the short sound of letter A. Okay children? So now we understood which letter is called uppercase letter and which letter is called lowercase letter and what is the sound of letter A. Right? Now we will see few words that starts with letter A. See here. Who is he? He is astronaut. 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 Aeroplane. Aeroplane. So you should observe which sound we are using children. Okay? Now see here. Apron. Apron. Antelope. Antelope. Now we will recall the short sound and long sound children. When I am saying astronaut, I am using the short sound of the letter. Aeroplane, I am using the long sound of letter A. Antelope, here we are using the short sound of letter A. Apron, the long sound of letter A. So now we will see an interesting sentence by using these four things. Okay children? See here. The astronaut and antelope wore apron and sat in the aeroplane. Okay? Who wore apron children? Astronaut and antelope. These two wore apron. And where they sat? They sat in the aeroplane. Okay. Now we will see few more words that start with letter A. apple. A, apple. A, ant. A, ant. A, axe. A, axe. A, arm. A, arm. A, almara. A, almara. A, about. A, about. A, about. Okay, children. Now we have learnt words that start with letter A. Am I right? Yes. Now we learnt what is uppercase letter A and what is lowercase letter A, the sound of the letter also. Now it's time for a story. Okay, children? Now I'm going to tell you a short story related to letter A. So listen to me carefully. There was a girl named Annie. Okay, children? So what is the girl's name? Yes, it is Annie. So Annie got a holiday. You get holiday? Right, we get holiday on Sundays, right? So she got a holiday and she wanted to go for outing. So what she thought? Okay, let me ask my mama. So if she takes me, she wanted to enjoy. So what did she do? She went to her mother and asked, Mama, shall we go for an outing? Okay, so Mama was thinking and okay, so let's take Annie for outing today, she thought. And she said okay to Annie. And immediately what they did? They packed their food for whole day and booked a car and they went to outing. Okay, and they went to a park. And there Annie saw an apple tree. Okay, what Annie saw, children? An apple tree. Okay, so she felt so excited and she wanted to sit under the apple tree, and they did in the same way. So Annie's mother and Annie, both they sat down under the apple tree and they were playing with the ball and few other toys she brought from the home. So they played for some time, and during that time, one apple from the tree fell down on the ground. Okay, so they saw the apple and Annie wanted to take it, but she is busy in playing, no? So she wanted to take after some time. But in this meantime, what happened? Slowly, some ants were crawling near to the apple and they want to eat it. Okay, children? So they want to eat the apple because it's sweet in taste. Right. So ants were crawling on the apple. Ants were crawling on the apple and wanted to eat it. And just beside to that, who was sitting? Annie was sitting and playing with her mom, right? Now, where are the ants, children? The ants were on the apple, right? And slowly, they were started crawling on the Annie's arm, okay? Because Annie sat just beside the apple, right? So, ants started crawling on the whose hand, children? Yes, Annie's hand. And if something is crawling on your hand, do you feel happy? No, right? You want to scratch them. You wanted to push them, right? So Annie did the same thing, but she sang a song. Okay, what is that, ants on my arm. Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm, they're causing me alarm. Okay, like this she was singing and pushing them on the floor, pushing them onto the ground. So singing like this, Annie was pushing all the ants onto the ground. So one more time. Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm. Ants hands on my arm back, causing me alarm. Okay, children? Yes. So, now tell me what all words that we covered in the story and rhyme that start with letter A. The girl name is Annie. So, Annie. And she sat under the apple tree. And apple fell down from the tree onto the ground. And something were crawling. What is that? Yes, ants were crawling. And after the apple, where they were crawling, children? On Annie's arm. So 5 words we have covered in this story and rhyme that start with letter A. So now your job is to go around in your house and find out the things that start with letter A. One example I can give you, that is almara. Almara. In the same way, you can also have a search in your house. Okay, children? Do you do that? Very good. Now let's move on to know few words that start with letter A on the panel. Okay? Yes. Yes, children. Now we understood the words that start with letter A, right? Now we will move on to writing. So how to write letter A, which is big and small. So what you need to do? You have to bring your 4-rule book and pencil. By the time I will also ready with my book. Yes, children. Now we have to write letter A. Okay, we are going to learn how to write uppercase letter A and how to write lowercase letter A. But before that, we will recap the pre-writing skills. They are strokes. Did you remember, children? Yes, I will recap one more time. So, did you remember the slanting lines, children? Yes, slanting line and sleeping line. Okay. So, did you remember the strokes, children? Yes, we have learned standing line, sleeping line, slanting lines and left curve, right curve, up curve, down curve. Yes, right. So, by using strokes, it is very easy to write letters, children. Okay, to write letter A, we will use slanting lines, sleeping line, left curve and standing line. By using these 4 strokes, you can write uppercase letter A and lowercase letter A. So, let us write in air first. Okay, children? Yes. See here. Slanting line, one more slanting line and sleeping line, which makes uppercase A. And how to write lowercase a? You have to take left curve, standing line. That makes lowercase a. Now we will see how to write them in the 4 rule. Okay? Come. See here, children. We have 4-line book here, and always you will find 4 lines. That is why it is called 4-rule book. Okay? The uppermost line and the down line are in red color, and in between we have 2 lines which are black in color. So when you are writing or when you are practicing writing, you should always remember where to start the letter and where you have to end the letter. That is, from which line you should start till what line you should end. These 2 are very, very important, children. So now observe me how I am going to write uppercase letter. So which line I am going to start and from to which line I am going to end. I will start writing uppercase letter from the first line, that is red line. So which stroke I am using? I am using the slanting line. slanting line. Till which line I have written, children? Till third line, right? You have to start from the first line and come down till third line. And this stroke is slanting line. And the other side also same way. You have to write a slanting line. That also should start from the first line to third line. And here sleeping line. That makes uppercase letter A. Okay, children? So one more time shall we write? Yes. Start at the first line and come down till third line as a slanting line, and one more slanting line on the other side, then sleeping line. Okay? Now one more time. Slanting line, and sleeping line. Slanting line, and sleeping line. Slanting line, sleeping line. Slanting line, and sleeping line. This is uppercase A. And how to write lowercase a? For writing lowercase a, you must use only second line and third line. You must use second line and third line. So see how I am writing. You should take left curve, okay, and standing line. That's it, children. This makes lowercase a. One more time. Left curve, standing line. Left curve, standing line. Left curve, standing line. So hope you understood how we can write uppercase and lowercase letter A by using strokes. So you also keep practicing in the same way. Okay, children? Yes. Yes, children. Now it is time for activity. Okay? See, children, what I brought for you. 2 slanting lines which are in green color, earbud, glue, and in this bowl I have 2 eyes and few pieces of triangles. Okay? So, are you curious what ma'am is going to do? Yes, I don't want to tell you before, but let's see what it is going to turn out. Okay, children? Let's get started? Yes. Right, children. Now we are ready with the requirements. And what I am going to do? Observe carefully, step by step. Okay? See. First step I am going to do is I want to paste 2 eyes. Okay, children? I want to paste 2 eyes. So take some glue and apply carefully and paste the eyes. And when you are applying glue, children, you should be very careful. Do not apply more. How much is required? You can apply in a small quantity. Okay, children? Yes, now we are done with the eyes. Now I am going to paste these triangles. Okay? Like teeth. So these many we require for this. So I'm keeping the bowl aside and let us paste the teeth. Okay. So now we have done with the one row and I'm doing the upper row. So paste very carefully, apply little glue and do it neatly. Yes, children, can you tell me how I converted the slanting lines before? And now, can you see the picture? How it turned out? Yes, it is an alligator, right? So, we have pasted two eyes and small pieces of triangles as teeth. So, our slanting lines became a alligator, right, children? So, please do this activity at home with these requirements. It will be a lot of fun for you. Okay, children? Yes. Yes, children. Now we are done with the activity. Am I right? See. By using two slanting lines, eyes and few pieces of triangles, how beautifully we have converted into what an animal? Yes, an alligator. So you can also keep practicing these kind of activities at home. You do this alligator activity by following the instructions step by step. Okay, children? Yes. So shall we have a quick recap of all the learning that we have done now? Yes. So the first thing we did is identified uppercase letter A and lowercase letter A. Then we understood the sound of letter A, that is long sound and short sound. Then we have heard about a short story, Annie's story, right? And we learnt a rhyme also. Yes or no, children? Then we have learnt how to write letter by using the strokes. Then at the end, we have done an activity, that is hands-on activity, and we have made an alligator, right? Yes. So all these topics you also keep practicing and keep reading. Okay, children? Yes. So we are done with the session. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.